Hey everybody, this is Jewelyn. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another Planting with Jewelyn. Welcome to my home here in Santa Monica, California. It is Wednesday afternoon and I'm about to teach my night classes. Did a beach workout with Evie and I am working with the new dog next door that my neighbors got that barks and howls all day long. And then I have the construction happening next door as well, still going on. So please bear with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this Planting with Jewelyn. In today's video, I wanted to do a combination of a few things. There's 3 new plants that I wanted to go ahead and plant up in today's video. And I want to try fixing up / staking 2 of my existing plants to see if they do better in their new setup. So I have my potting tray here, which is linked in my Amazon store. My description box has my Amazon affiliated link there with all the products I use. And then I have my EB Stone houseplant soil mixture and I added worm castings in it. So I have a big tub here because I might need it. So let's go ahead and get the first plant. Here is another arrowhead sigonium. It's a hit and miss with me with arrowheads. They either do really good with me or really bad. Currently my largest sigonium is not doing good and I have it living in a nursery planter now in my greenhouse. So I'm hoping this new sigonium is going to do better with me. I just have one of my plastic planters from Amazon that I'm going to be using. I feel like arrowheads do much better in a plastic planter. So I'm just going to loosen up the root ball system and quickly put this in the new planter. And then we'll see where this lives. If it can live on my plant shelfie in my bathroom, great. If not, I'll figure out another spot, maybe somewhere by my fountain area out here. So now, since my gardener had chopped down this section of the tree hanging down, I get more morning sunlight, and I think like right now too is like good lighting for this time of day. My patio gets dark quickly, so if I film videos in the late evening, it's a little bit more tricky. I might end up like filming in the front of my home for better lighting. So my one arrowhead, if you watch my IG stories, is dealing with bugs right now. So I have it out in front of my home in quarantine and hopefully I can get rid of the bug problem. Okay, so love that a lot. There's one section here. It's so pretty. Okay. Wish this one good luck. This is my first Dissidia, which is the same family as the Hoya, and I never owned a Dissidia, so I'm kind of interested to see how well they do with me. And this is the variegated Million Hearts. I'm not gonna fuss too much with the root system, but just enough to get it in this planter, and that's gonna be it for this. Tiny, but this plant was very expensive, so I hope it does well in my collection. Maybe this might live on my plant shelfie in my studio. I'm gearing up to film my plant tour for fall, so stay tuned for that. So here it is. Let me just, I see one section that's not doing good. Okay. So cute. Sound off in the comments down below if you have this plant and how well does it do in your home. So this is a philodendron super atom. It kind of gives me alocasia vibe, and as you can see, it's root bound. So I'm gonna just loosen up the root system, and I'm not gonna mess with it after this. So this is going to live with my plant gang, my new plant gang in my studio that I created on the opposite side of my bed. So if you watch my plant tour for the summer, I have a plant stand, a DIY plant stand. It wasn't a plant stand, it was holding my glass jars when I first moved here. Kira and I made it, and then now it houses plants. And so on the side of it in front of my bed, I added a new plant gang with a bunch of cool plants. So this is where this plant is going to live. Okay, so I think this is as much fussing as I'm going to do for this plant. So let's go ahead and mix my soil with the one that was in the plant. Okay. And I'm using the original planter of my second Pilea peperomioides was living in this. It's like a scalloped white design. And I'm just using what I have. I need to go planter shopping because surprise, surprise, I don't have any more white planters. I have a few, but obviously I wait for the right match for plant and planter. So we'll see when I do more planter shopping. But I am going through my collection every day and just looking at the plants and figuring out who needs to be moved, if they're doing good or not, before I start filming for my 4-part series, which is the most longest tedious video on my channel, filming for these tours because my collection is so big. And during the summer I didn't even film what was going on in my greenhouse and along my greenhouse, which is over 100 plants. So there's a lot that I didn't show. I want it lower because the root is exposed, so I'm gonna just fix it really quickly. Without ruining the plant. Get it lower. Okay. Let's see if this is better. Okay, much better. So I'm really excited to have my grandma back in my space. She'll be here in 2 months to celebrate the holiday season with my mom and I. So we'll probably be in Las Vegas for Christmas. And then I am going to Lebanon in 3 months, so she'll be babysitting Abby and the plants again, and then she'll go home. So she usually comes up for 3 months at a time, but this time she only wants to stay for a month and a half, and then she wants to go back home to Hawaii. So I am heading to Lebanon, which is another place I've always wanted to visit. Being a belly dancer, I just love the Middle East, and because it's so near to Egypt, it's like an hour-and-a-half one-way flight to Cairo from Beirut. I'm probably gonna go back to Egypt for maybe 3 nights because there's a lot of things that I wanted to do while I was in Egypt, but I didn't have time because I was doing sightseeing. A lot of the belly dance happens in the middle of the night, like 1 in the morning, 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m. and it's hard to go to these nightclubs in the middle of the night when I'm getting up for 8 a.m. sightseeing. So I would like to go back to Egypt for 3 nights and then to costume shop. So stay tuned because that's definitely one thing I love doing is solo travel, and you'll see that on my Travel with Jewelyn series on my vlog channel, Miss Jewelyn. Okay, so yay! I think this looks absolutely stunning. This tiny dog. Okay, so here it is. Here's the setup. I hope it likes its new home. There's a little baby down here, so just want to really center it a little bit more. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with it. This is it. But yeah, doesn't it remind you of some kind of like alocasia? It almost looks like the lowrider that I have. So this is going to live in my home. Good luck. Okay. So I still have a bunch of new plants I need to plant up, like my Sansevieria I recently got, but I want to just take care of these 3 new plant babies today. And then let's move this on the side, and I want to go ahead and try to fix up 2 plants. This is my Bigfoot, my codex plant, and as you can see, I have it like living on these wire stakes because I didn't know what to do for him. And as you can see, he's just long and crazy, and he hugs onto all of his neighboring plants. I want to reuse one of these bamboo stakes, and I hope it likes this setup. So let's go ahead and figure out what's going on with him. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any codex plants and how do you stake them. Do you just let it kind of grow onto something or on a shelf and let it just vine up a shelf, winds and hugs around every single thing around it. So let's see what I'm working with. Okay, this for sure. Let's start with you coming from behind. I'm gonna help you here. Okay. So you can stay here. This is a good look for you. Let's see what's going on in this section. Oh wow, this thing is huge. Okay. So wow, okay, there's 3 long sections here, but as you can see, I'm gonna have to just lap you over because I don't have anything taller for you. Sorry, we're just gonna have to fold you over and you're gonna just have to grow like this. So I'm just gonna do that here. I guess this is temporary. I don't know what else to do with this guy. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think I should do with his crazy trails? I mean, as you can see, they're kind of growing everywhere and they're crazy. But I wanted to at least fix him up in this situation. Oh my goodness. Better, but I don't know what to do with you. Okay. So that's a quick fix I wanted to do. I want to experiment with my philodendron micans. I know I asked this on my Planting with Jewelyn IG stories if I should stake this up or not. There's one section here with really big leaves. So I want to try to use one of my poles here. Okay. So let's see if this will like living on this totem pole. I'm just going to choose maybe the longest trails and hug it onto this totem pole, this little moss pole. So I'm gonna just pick a few trails that is long enough to come up here, and then I'll let the rest hang, and I'll see if the plant loves the setup and the leaves get bigger. It doesn't hurt to try. I won't be able to get all of the leaves on, but at least some. Okay, let's see here. For sure I want this. This guy here is a good one. Ooh, this one's a good one too. Working with one set of hands here. That one might look good there. Let's see if I can get one on this section here. The longest section will be maybe here. Let me get one more for behind here. Okay, it's coming together. Tangled. Let's see here. Maybe you might want to join the pole up here. This plant is getting bigger, so I want to just see how it likes living on this pole. I'm going to pull one more section to cover the back of the pole, and I think I'm good. Okay. See how you like this. Velcro. Trying to not ruin any of the leaves here. Okay, now that this is on here, I can kind of fix it up. This is looking good. What do you guys think? Doesn't hurt to try. See if this plant will like living on the pole. And And I would love to have bigger leaves. There's one more section I think I want up here. So, 2 more. Small little adjustment here. Working quick and being mindful of the leaves. Okay. Kind of crazy, but let's do it one more cinch up here. And I'll keep you posted how well it does. As you can see, there's a handful of trails here doing really good. Any more want to join this top section? I think I'm going to leave it as is right here. Yay, how cool. What a different look. So I'm really excited to go to Lebanon. I've been always wanting to go. Our chef at the restaurant that I dance at in Las Vegas is Lebanese, and he has a flat in Lebanon, in Beirut, that I'm going to be able to stay at, which is cool because my other co-worker that I work with in Las Vegas, he has a flat in Giza in Egypt, and I might stay at his place this time around when I go there. I went to go and see this space last time I was there with my grandma, but we ended up not staying there because it's kind of a little bit far from the city center, but still in Giza. So we'll see. I look forward to meeting my co-worker's cousin and also his mom. I think she's gonna cook me Lebanese food, so that was really fun because my co-worker's mom got to cook me Egyptian food while I was in Giza, and that was like one of my highlights of my trip. Okay, plants, this is the best I can do for you. I think this is it. The rest is just gonna have to like trail somewhat. Yeah. Okay, so what do you guys think? I mean, it's a look, right? There's some on the bottom hanging, but I got most of it cinched up. Looks good. That is gonna wrap up today's video. So I planted up 3 babies. I have my arrowhead here in the front. I have my Alocasia super atom. I have my Dissidia variegated million heart. And then I staked up 2 plants here. So I fixed up my codex Bigfoot here, which is trailing super long. I don't know what to do with him. And then I decided to stake up my philodendron micans and see how well it does. And I mean, it looks okay. This is my first trailing type of philodendron that I'm staking up, so we'll see how it goes. I want to go ahead and mist the plant babies. I'm also going to go in with my hose and lightly water the pole and the micans, and then we'll see how it likes living in this setup. But I'm glad I was able to do this for today's video. And then I also want to give some fertilized water to the plant babies. So that's one thing I like to do when I have them in front of me. So I'm just gonna fertilize them. Let me get this one here. And then any care tips on the Dissidia, I would love to know in the comments down below. It's my first one, but I'm just gonna treat it like how I treat my Hoyas and try to not overwater so much. Today's plant friend shout out was posted up yesterday, and this is from Ashley. She says here, I would love to see a fall greenhouse. Please share. All your plants are beautiful, by the way. Stay tuned for my fall plant tour. I'm gonna try to film it within the next 2 weeks before this month ends, and I'll go ahead and do a separate bonus tour of what's going on in my greenhouse, because there's a lot of plants in there, and there's like 50% of the plants do turn over in and out there, and then some live in there full-time permanently. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe for daily uploads. I do a daily upload at 5 a.m. I have well over 600 videos. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. You can find more on my blog at ILOVEJEWELYN.blogspot.com. And if you have any of the plant babies, sound off in the comments down below. How do you style them? I would love to know. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, aloha from Santa Monica, California. Bye.